guys, my name is Ava, and today I'm interviewing Ranessa Russell from Brooklyn, New York. In today's interview, we will talk about Ranessa's many fashion inspirations, including baggy clothing, NYC streetwear, Zendaya, Rihanna, and more. Hope you will enjoy this week's episode of Trendsetters. How would you describe your style, and can you elaborate on how it's a reflection of your own personality?
Okay, well, how I would describe my style is like I'm a very versatile person. I don't like to confine one word to my style because I like to switch it up. Like I don't have a specific type of word to describe what I wear or what I like. Like some days I might want to put on an oversized tee and sneakers, or some days I would like to put on heels. And I mean, I feel like that's every girl, but yeah, like I constantly switch it up. Like I'm constantly wanting to or see something that I like that I didn't like before, or like over years ago, or some years ago I didn't like it, now I do like it. I don't know. I don't want to say like I'm streetwear or I'm this or that, because I'm like kind of everything. Like I like everything, and whatever works for me, it just works, and I just throw it on.
That's cool. I like that it's always changing.
Yeah, and how it relates to my personality is that, well, growing up, I wanted to be a teacher, and then I wanted to be a pediatrician, and then I wanted to be this, and then I wanted to be a photographer, then I wanted to be a model, then I wanted to be this, and I wanted to be that. So it relates to my personality because I'm never just confining myself to one thing. It's like I'm always wanting to see or do more than just one thing, or confining like, oh, I'm gonna be this, and like run with that. Like some people, they grow up knowing what they want to be and they run with that, but I'm not that because it's always changing and I never know. But it's just like I like to go with the flow. So I'm a very mellow person. I like to go with the flow of things, and I'm always changing my mind, which sometimes is the thing, but just how I'm a very optimistic person, and I feel like it correlates with my style because I never know, what I'm gonna like tomorrow, what I'm gonna like today that I didn't like yesterday.
That's awesome that it's like always changing, and it really is a reflection of your personality, because personality is like always changing. Was seeing that we both live in Brooklyn, New York. I was wondering, how do you think living in New York has impacted your style over the years, or did it just like not really affect how you dress?
Well, okay, so living in Brooklyn, it definitely transcended into what I wore. Like growing up, or like being in high school, or being in not being in high school, mainly being in middle school and elementary school, Jordans were like the thing, and it didn't resonate with me then. Like I wasn't a Jordans fan. I didn't understand what the hype was. Like I was so confused, and so much money, so I just didn't understand why people were spending all that money on one pair of shoes. But like I grew up, and then I started to see why it was so so liked. So I would say that Brooklyn has impacted my style, because when you think of Brooklyn, you think of streetwear. I think of streetwear. I don't know, but like, because sometimes people correlate Harlem with streetwear, but I correlate Brooklyn with streetwear. So I think that resonated with me when it comes to when I put on my oversized tees and my Jordans, or just baggy stuff. When I wear baggy stuff, it correlates with Brooklyn. But when I go to Manhattan, because I have a job in Manhattan, when I go to Manhattan and you're walking down the streets, you see these 6 feet models wearing some cute things. I almost cursed. With some cute things, and it's like a Kourtney Kardashian type look that you see.
It's like casual, but it's like they obviously put so much into it. Yeah,
like that. And then that also resonates with me because I really like the simplistic look. Like, oh, you want to make one thing your centerpiece, and then the other things, like you can wear a white beater and then have on some khakis or some something, and then make your bag be your statement piece or anything. I'm very a statement piece type of person, and I'm a color coordinated type of person. So Manhattan and Brooklyn really put my style on the map. Like it really did.
for sure. Who are some of your biggest style inspirations?
Okay, so I have a lot. So number one, it would be Rihanna, because I really love her, and I really love how effortless she is when it comes to fashion, how she just makes anything looks good. Like anything she put on her body, it just looks great. Number two, on Instagram, it would be What's Good, because I love how she color coordinates. I really like down to the smallest details. Her nails, her nails, like one little, like, okay, so she would be wearing like a sneakers that's like green, but then something in her earrings or something in her accessories would be green, or and it would just flow. I really love that. Another one is Zendaya, because she is also a tomboy, and you can just see it in the way she dressed, but then she also, she knows how to put on the dresses and work the makeup and everything. And I just like people who can switch it up, who are very versatile, and I really like that.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, you're right. And like Rihanna and Zendaya really embody like that versatility. And I totally see that. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
What does being a woman of color mean to you in your everyday life, as well as like in your fashion?
Okay. So being a woman of color, this was like a difficult question to answer, because it was just like, like, you don't think about, you don't think about it before what has happening now. But being a woman of color to me is like just making sure every time you walk into a room, they notice you, because as women of color, we tend to be overlooked by anything, job, profession, whatever, whether you're a doctor, a fashion designer, any type of a job, you tend to get overlooked, especially if you don't look a certain way, if your hair is not slicked back, or if your hair is not straight, if your hair is just natural state, you get overlooked, especially being a woman and a woman of color. It's hard. So being a woman of color to me is just fighting for myself 10 times harder than anyone else would fight for me, because if I want a certain job, if I want to do what I want to do in the fashion world, it's like I have to make myself aware. Like, I can't be quiet. I can't be, I can't just wait till things are handed to me, because it won't get handed to me, because that's not the world that I live in. And I'm aware of that. And I want to, create other platforms and other things to, speak up about these things. But yeah, it would just be fighting for myself and just making sure that people are aware that I'm here, and I have a voice.
Yeah, that's amazing. Can you name your favorite and least favorite fashion trends of all time?
It's not like a trend, but it's more like the sneakers that I don't like. It's like fillers. Like, I don't like those. The disruptors that people would wear. You can't pull those off. Those are just not.
I don't know who even made them such a big trend. I can't see them. I think they're so ugly.
I understand the cuteness of them. It's just, how do you work them? Like, I can't. I don't like those. And yeah. So I love anything color coordinated. That's a trend that I really love color coordination. It's just it just makes everything so much better.
No, I love it. I love your style. Like, your Instagram is so aesthetic. I feel like all quarantine you were posting so many cute outfits.
Yeah.
I was like, I just love it.
No, it's because like after I discovered that I can put my hair in like a because I cut my hair, so I couldn't put it in a bun anymore. But then I tried it and then it worked. I was like, nice.
No,
so after I discovered that, then I started dating, because my afro was giving me it was just annoying me. So it was just throw it in a soup.
Love your Instagram. Jalen
Thank
and
you.
checked it out. They were like, she's so fly. We love it. So thank you so much. Have a great day. And
no problem. You too.
Bye.
Bye.